Hello, 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 Kiana here. I know it has been like a while since I have been on the YouTube platform at all, at least posting videos. And lately I've really been feeling a call back towards it. Mainly really geared towards messages for my Starseed folks, those that resonate with the term Starseed, those that resonate with being light workers and grid workers and earth healers and the like, and those by many, many, many names. And so today I'm getting on and I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys. Now, this is going to be very interesting. This is titled like a Sirius Wisdom reading. And I feel like there are important messages that need to come through to the collective. But normally I would do these readings like with my tarot deck. For some reason this morning I felt called to use my Fairy Tale Lenormand deck. Works a little bit differently as far as meanings and things like that. And usually I would use the Lenormand for clarity or specifying a question or an answer to a question when the tarot may like come across too broad. But I just felt led to use my Lenormand today for some reason, so we're gonna go with that. Again, welcome back to my channel. I know that a lot has changed. I say welcome back to those of you who have already been subscribed, and welcome to those of you who have not watched my videos before. This is, I don't know, it just feels so surreal to me. It feels like I'm starting all over again in a sense. And I remember when I first started this channel and how like just scared I was. And yeah, so much has changed. I personally have been still going through this period of shifting and transformation and shedding and really going within, a lot of introspection. And I feel like that is going on with many of us who have this call to stand up and be a light and to help with the mass awakening of the planet, you know? I feel as though many of us are being put in situations where we have no choice but to shed what is no longer of us and to lean into who we are and that remembrance of who we are. But Spirit gave me a very strong message a couple days ago, and that was, it doesn't matter who you are doesn't matter. You have lived many lives. You have existed in many ways, done many things, as many different and many different forms, I should say, because the soul, you know, remains the same. It doesn't remain the same. The soul grows, it evolves, right? It learns. However, the characters that we play, these roles that we play within our incarnation or these forms, change and shift, and how we move in the world changes and shifts, right? So it's gonna be really important that we come to a remembrance of what we are. What are we? Divine sparks. Children of Source, right? We are light incarnate. We are so many different things, right? So many different beautiful things. But it is just really important that we do not get so caught up in the who and comparing ourselves to other who's. Didn't expect that to become a Dr. Seuss reference, but you know, it's so important for us to really anchor in and remembering who we are at a soul level, right? What we are at a soul level. Because sometimes we get so caught up in the labels, we get so caught up in the titles, we get so caught up in the name that we lose sight of the bigger picture, which is we are divine beings. That is what we are. And we are here to anchor in that energy for whatever purpose that may be to each of us, because all of us are working towards an overarching goal of assisting and elevating the planet, elevating life. But how that manifests for each of us can be very, very different. Whew. It feels good to be back on, y'all. I know, like, I'm 6 minutes into this video, and you're probably like, you haven't even started pulling cards yet. But, you know, it's sometimes for me, sometimes messages just come through without the cards. And that is something that I'm going to be sharing a lot more. I felt pushed, not pushed, yeah, a little pushed, into this path of doing readings for the collective here on YouTube and Facebook and the gram. And I've really gotten away from it. I've gotten away from just sitting and doing these wisdom readings, you know. So I'm feeling the call to jump back into it, to really connect on that level so that I can bring it to those that need it most. So look forward to that in the future. Channelings are going to be coming, so look out for that. I don't know what the format is going to be. I don't know that quite yet, but just know it's coming. We're moving in that direction. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that, the Sun card and the Star card. Oh, 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 I love it. So again, guys, this is the Lenormand deck, so a little different, a lot of different from the tarot in regards to its meanings. But we have the Sun and the Star card, right? So the Star card, similarly to the tarot, for me, I recognize the Star card as your North Star, your calling, your mission. And the Lenormand, you can look at it, it's like the Destiny card. It's also a card that speaks to recognition, fame, things of that nature. And then we have the Sun card here, which is all about success, happiness, joy. So this is really powerful energy. And the Sun is also a star, is it not? Because that is what I just heard, that the Sun is also a star. For us here on this planet, probably would be the most important star because it assists, well, it plays a major part of life here on Earth and brings us nourishment and energy, right? So this is really, really powerful message that I'm feeling here with the Sun and the Star card. And there is this connect between the Sun and the Star, especially I feel for us as beings walking this path, those of us who are walking this path of awakening and ascension, right? And assisting in the awakening and the ascension of the planet. It's so important that we allow ourselves the time to really connect and commune and be in that energy of the Sun. What does the Sun bring to us? It brings to us vitality. It brings to us life. It brings to us strength. It brings to us joy. It is nourishment. I mean, we know what happens. I live in the Pacific Northwest, Oregon. When you don't get enough sun, when you don't get enough of that vitamin D, and how it can usher in depression and things of that nature, you know, do you think that's just an accident, right? The Sun is so important. It's beauty. And also what I'm hearing about the Sun in this regard for us is that there is an awareness that's happening and an awareness that's opening up. There are things that are being revealed to us at this time and moving forward over the next few months in regards to our alignment and our mission, you know, our purpose, what we are here to do. because I don't know, like, I can't speak for all of us, but I know that for me personally, I have been struggling with trying to figure out, okay, well, I know that I have these giftings. I know that I have these abilities that can be of service to others, but I'm no longer sure how to show up in that. I'm no longer sure what that's going to look like for me. And I feel like over the next year or so, my business, like my spiritual business, is probably going to have an overhaul and going to look completely different than what it does right now. And that's okay. This is a period of transformation. So I feel that for many of us in the collective, many of us walking this walk, walking this path, we are coming into a clearer sense, a clearer awareness of what it is that we are here to do. And so that is just so beautiful to me. I love that those cards came out first. It's like a nod from spirit, a confirmation. And my attention is also being pulled to the imagery on this star card. And I have owned this deck for over a year and I never noticed this. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to pick up on it or if it's going to focus enough. Thank you, Shane. I love you too. My boyfriend just pushed something underneath the door and it said I love you on it. It was super sweet. Okay. Sorry, getting distracted. So on the star card here, on the star card, there's a hand. There's a hand held out here and it has like this bright star over it, like the hand's out and it's over the water, right? So the hands are open. The hand is open to receive, right? And Spirit is bringing this to my attention that the hand is open to receive, to be receptive. And the woman on the card, like there's also a star over her third eye. So I'm really feeling that now is a time that we allow ourselves to be receptive to receive what is coming through to us, right? And sometimes this requires being still and quite a bit of introspection. So be mindful of that. Sometimes you may just have to step away and take some time for you in order to be able to be receptive and receive the messages that are coming through. Now I have an understanding of why that card had to come through, or why this deck had to be used. All right, so we have the birds and the snake. So for me, snakes can mean an array of different things. So I really have to fill into what Spirit is trying to bring through here, especially with the snake, right? And the snake is wisdom for me primarily. I primarily read the snake as wisdom. I do not typically read the snake as a threat or betrayal or deceit. For me, snakes represent wisdom, and that has a lot to do with how I resonate with my ancestry and my culture. And through dream state, like I've had ancestor come through and be like, the snake, you know, we work positively in this with the snake, right? And so for me, the snake oftentimes speaks to wisdom. However, it came out with the bird card as well. And I am getting like this predatory type almost energy. But what I'm also hearing is distraction here with the birds and the snake. So the birds can speak to verbal communication, miscommunication, misunderstanding, gossip. Where are you getting your information from? Are you receiving wisdom? Or are you being, or is someone or something being deceitful, right? This, I feel, is a call to the need to vet your information, to filter your information, what you are feeding yourself, what is coming into you, what you are allowing to come into you. This is one of the reasons why currently I have been taking a break from social media. Only recently have I started like spending a little bit more time, you know, checking messages and stuff like that. But for a while, it was just completely no social media at all. And you would be amazed at just how much that shifted my well-being and how I felt, because we feed ourselves so much negativity and false information from social media. Like, and it can become a distraction from where your attention needs to be. So I feel like this message is a need to be aware and be mindful of the information that you are receiving. Do make sure that you know your sources are reliable sources and it's not just influencer spiritualists or influencer spiritualism, so to speak, right? And not to say that like all influencers are bad or anything like that, but when we get so caught up in, you know, the attention and the numbers and, you know, the views and the likes and the all of that, we can begin to lose sight of what's important. So just be mindful that the information that you are receiving is reliable information. And if you're not sure, go within. I'm also hearing, like with this bird card, that you need to be mindful about how you communicate and be clear about what it is that you want, right? And even for us moving forward, when you do communicate, try to come from a place of wisdom and not gossip or empty chatter, right? There's no reason that one should feel as though they have to, you know, compete or compare themselves with someone else. So just be mindful of that. But really the overarching picture with these two cards, I feel like, is that just be mindful of the information that you are receiving. Just be mindful of what is said. If something doesn't resonate with you, listen to that. If it doesn't feel right, no matter who says it, I don't care how many followers they have, if it does not feel right, don't feed into it and don't adopt that as truth and belief, right? Because your inner guidance system, your intuition is your best friend. Your gut is your best friend. If something doesn't sit right with you, you know, let it go. Listen to that. Be mindful of that. Let's see. What else do we have here, Spirit? What else do we have here for the collective today? Woo! Oh, wow. Ooh, my, oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. So, there's a lot going on here. So the first three to fall out were these three cards together. You can't make this up. Man and woman coming together. This is divine union. So some of us in the collective may be coming into divine union very soon with a soulmate. I don't really speak to the twin flame talk and all of that because I feel like there are a lot of misconceptions in regards to those types of relationships. And some of it just, you know, does not sit well with me. So I don't do twin flame talks anymore. But this is definitely a soul level union coming together into divine union into the physical. This is beautiful. And what I'm also feeling here, especially with the lady and the gentleman, like being day-to-day people, like they're not lords or ladies. This isn't like fanciful, you know. These are two people putting in the work, who are humble, who have love for themselves and others. This is beautiful. Like this is beautiful, right? And this coming together of this union. Someone in the collective. Someone in the collective. Someone in the collective. I mean, this can also speak to, like, if this can also speak to a balancing of the divine masculine and divine feminine. The reason I jumped to divine union and the physical first is because of the other three cards that fell out, and I'm going to get there in a second. But let's focus on divine feminine and divine masculine coming together here, unified here, soulmate here, right? This balancing of the self that is coming through is also a message that I'm getting with this. But divine union too is also happening here. I love this. I don't think I've ever had this happen in a reading before where they all dropped out at the same time. Lady, gentleman, heart, right? In this deck, there are two ladies and two gentlemen. And so there's a lady that is like impoverished and a gentleman that is just like a hardworking farmer. And then there is a lady that is, you know, wealthy, and a gentleman that is wealthy, like a prince. But here, both the lady and the gentleman are working people, right? Working everyday people who are coming together to build this beautiful divine union, right? And this is us. Most of us in the collective, like, we're not rich. Like, in our physical reality, we're everyday working people, and we all deserve this love. We all deserve this divine love, this coming together of two souls to help each other grow and evolve, right? Because that's what it's all about. It's about experiencing what it means to love someone unconditionally, right? And it is through unconditional love that we grow. It is through unconditional love that we learn and that we ascend. Not just in romantic relationships, but in all of our relationships, accepting people for who they are, letting, and loving people where they are in their journey, even if it may not be in alignment with yours. But through that love is how we grow and how we ascend and how we elevate. So be mindful of that. This is beautiful energy. Whew. The other thing that came through is, with these three cards, is the bear card. You have the bear, the ring, and the fox. Now, the ring card coming out. Ring card is an elevation of some sort of commitment, contract, or what have you. So it's hard to hold them all, guys, for me. It's hard to hold them all. So with all of these, this screams like taking things to the next level. This screams to me an elevation in the relationship. The ring speaks to legalities, to contracts. And so that showing up with these three cards, to me, can speak to a wedding. To me, can speak to an engagement of some sort, right? With the bear card, this is an energy of protection and intuition, that energy of a mother's love here with the bear card. So if you've been feeling like something is about to happen, you're probably right. And I also get this energy that there are ancestors at play that are also assisting in this process. With the fox card, though, this is something that is either happened, like the expect the unexpected type energy. The fox card can also speak to sneakiness. So be mindful of that as well. But I'm really feeling that for some of you, like if this is aligning with you as far as a relationship, I feel as though there is something that is going to be happening within the relationship that's going to usher things into the next level. And it's going to be in a way that you didn't expect. Like, I don't feel like you're going to see it coming. Like, that's just what I feel. Let me see if I can get a clarification there on that Fox card, because I'm curious now. Like, this just got juicy, y'all. They're just flying out today. The Tree card. What did I say? I feel like someone's ancestors are working behind the scenes. I feel like something behind the scenes is going on here in regards to that Fox card. It's going to come about in a very unexpected way. You may feel like something is about to happen. I tell you what, my cards just went all willy-nilly here. Woo. That Tree card. So the Tree card can oftentimes speak to ancestry, your roots. It can speak to health. It can speak to karma as well. So this could be a completion of a cycle for some of you, like in regards to previous lives or in regards to parallel existences. You know, it's whatever it is for you. But I felt like, okay, this feels like ancestors working behind the scenes to help make this happen, and it's going to come through in an unexpected way. So expect the unexpected. It's not going to come in the way that you saw it. There is no stronger power than a mother's love. Because I'm still getting I'm getting Mother Bear energy here. I'm getting Mother Bear energy. Like, I'm getting Mother Bear energy. Like, it feels like someone's mother is playing a role here. Like, I'm curious. I'm so curious. If this resonates with you, please let me know. Because this. You can't make this up, y'all. I love it. I love it so much. Let's see. Spirit, do we have any more messages for the collective? I don't know. I feel like, oh my goodness. Stork card. So this card speaks to new beginnings. It speaks to birth. Literal birth of a child, or the birth of a new idea, or, you know, project or beginning. But the stork is all about newness. It's all about something new being born or created. Y'all, if the child card comes out, I don't think I'm gonna be any more good. I don't know. Like, this is wild. This is wild to me. New journeys. New journeys here with the Ship card. Embarking upon a new journey here. Beginning a new path. A new start. This could speak to physical travel or metaphorical travel. There's a movement here. There's a shift happening for many of us within the collective. So if you resonate with this, know that there is something new, something beautiful. Look, the Rider here, that's movement coming in. Yes, this is amazing. Also, I'm hearing that do not allow others' opinions to influence your decisions in regards to your life, in regards to your relationships, in regards to your path. It could be coming from people that you may respect. in this case. However, allow yourself to lean into what resonates with you at your core is the overarching message here. So just be mindful of that. Because people are going to talk, people are going to say what they want to say, people are going to do what they want to do. And your walk, the path that you walk, is not going to be understood by everyone. But do not let that deter you. This is beautiful. This is growth, awareness, light being shown upon your path, your destiny, your mission that is coming into us. And again, this is a timeless reading. I don't know if I said that at the beginning, but this is a timeless reading. So whenever you receive it is when you're meant to receive it. For some of us in the collective, relationships coming to the next level. This is divine union. This is love. This is soulmate energy. This is a balancing of two energies for growth and expansion, and for lessons on the truth of unconditional love. Beautiful energy here. This can also speak to a balance, as I said before, of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies within ourselves, because we do house both of those energies, right? And when they work cohesively, it helps us to grow and remain balanced, right? And to further assist us on this journey. But again, there are things, again, moving to the next level. There are some sort of contracts, legalities, things that are coming up here, I feel. And I feel it's strongly connected to the soul connection. So just be mindful, follow your intuition, follow what feels right. But I feel as though this shift is going to happen in a way that you don't see coming, like it's going to be super unexpected. I feel as though the ancestors are working behind the scenes to help make this happen, to help bring this to fruition. And again, new beginnings, beautiful new journeys, setting off into something new. This could be foreign investment. This could be foreign travel. It could be travel of any sort. I really feel as though this is a new beginning and moving into the next phase, the next chapter of your journey. Whew, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I have been going for over 30 minutes, which necessarily wasn't my intention, but I hope that this reading brought forth guidance to you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated. And if it did resonate, please do like, comment, share, subscribe to this video so that those who need it, it will come to. And I will be posting more videos soon. If you would like to book a reading or healing service with me, all that information is going to be in the description box below. Sending you guys so much love and light. Until next time, bye-bye.